what's going on? This is your boy Joe Claire and my...
Don't judge me.
I said he don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. I said he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. Caught up in the characters.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, Ain't nobody here, but boom. All right, I guess I'll run the video again. Hey, Queef, should I run the video again or nah? Queef, should I run that video? Tell me if I should run that or nah. You got your tickets, Tony? To Bowie? What up, y'all? Good morning, Cat. Hey, Mr. Shay. Yes, all right, we're going to run this video one more time. Good morning, everybody. Let's get it going. Good morning.
Don't judge me.
I said he don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. I said he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. Caught up in the characters of America's fucked up narrative. They say the straight black man in the black community is a terrorist. Straight black man can't never win. Straight black man is gon' need a therapist. Cause the straight black man is the worst that it's ever been. Blaming me for shit I ain't never did. Man, can't a nigga ever live? Can't a nigga ever live? I've been out here killing it. Still trying to sell me that I'm ignorant. Demon can't tell I'm different and diligent. Demon can't tell what a nigga been. Born suspect, what a nigga been innocent. Man up on them and they mark you as militant. Mark you as mad and belligerent. Man, fuck y'all images, fuck they images. He don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. Who you calling a bitch though? What is you calling her a bitch for? Watch that bitch glow, watch that bitch blow. See, that's the part that you getting up, getting mo. Why you hating on her black girl magic? Her black girl drive on her black girl savage. So divine that she had to hashtag it. Her life matters and she had to have add it. She been out here killing it. Didn't figure, but you acting like she ignorant. Paying her less, still magnificent. Watch her shatter that glass into little bits. Master degrees while you mastering mad. Master a master, holding you back. Master a madness and average. Basic and tragic, trash in her passion. I said he don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. You done blackball me, redline me, whitewash me, still can't define me. Try and dick me down and then still deny me. Yeah, try and fuck me, sneak up behind me, but boom, I ain't bought up blinded, so boom, you ain't gotta remind me, cause bitch, my mind be like a flower in bloom. Sky in the room, that's the life assignment, and whom, what's and never should try me, then boom, big boom from what's behind me. Full pack of black excellent facts, black excellent acts, black excellent stats. Won't succumb to your bum ass acts, and when your bum ass come ass, I done no jack, and when your young ass come ass, I run that back, cause all my scholars had scars all upon they back. I said he don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. I said he don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, man, all y'all wrong.
Ooh. Yes, indeed. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning to you. Let me tell y'all, I was supposed to call Beth last night. Look, Beth hit me up, sent me messages and everything, and I was supposed to call Beth last night, and I did not. Good morning, good morning, good morning, man. Listen. Alan Williams, how you doing? Thank you, Makisha. So tickets went on sale yesterday for Bangin' and Bowie, and I'm gonna be running that video at the Bangin' and Bowie. Fuck that, fuck that. Man, look, I texted Beth at about 8 o'clock because I was gonna get in front of my computer at around 9. Yes, I produced that track. Hey, King Kenneth. Yes, I did the track and I wrote the rhyme. Yeah, that's me. And this track right here that's playing right now. You hear this track? Yes, I produced all this. So anyway, thank you, Larry. Appreciate it. Monica, thank you. Thank you, William Fry. I appreciate y'all. So yeah, I talked to Beth last night to talk about getting this salmon and grits cook-off straightened out. And I forgot, and I swear to God, I sat up in here till about 1 o'clock in the morning and never called Beth back. That's why she not here this morning. Beth said, fuck you, Joe Claire. I'm sorry, Beth. Beth, I'm so sorry. I owe you an apology, Beth. My bad. I told you I was trifling, Beth. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Get your black ass up. It is 10 minutes after 9. Yeah, light skin Beth, it's 10 minutes after 9. Yeah, Cannon, I did that track. I did that track. The song only available on my SoundCloud. However, Cannon, I have a goal of making that song available on all streaming platforms by the end of this week. I just didn't think that people would dig it that much, and I was a little scared to put it out. And so I'm putting this motherfucker out. Thank y'all because of you all, and you guys giving me that vote of confidence to put it out. That song is going. Yeah. And I'm working on new music. So, good morning. Makisha, I owe you a phone call too. God damn, I owe everybody a phone call. Morning, Urs. What up with you? It's Relationship Thursday today. You understand? I'm dropping it, Cannon. It's Relationship Thursday. Who got some issues with their man or their woman? I know fellas got some issues. But yes, I did do one of Biggie's. I did Biggie's last television interview. Yes. Destiny, you sent your. All right, let me go into my messages. Okay. Let me see. I'm looking for oh damn, look. I just found my lunch and learn from when I was putting people in houses. Oh shit. I had to bring that back. Listen, Makisha, I don't see your email. I don't see your email, Makisha. Nowhere. And check this out, y'all. Check this out. Somebody has a video of me. Oh, damn. Somebody had a video of me of me on Comic View that they sent me yesterday. Anybody remember when I did Comic View? Anybody remember that shit? Yes, I did. Oh, Makisha, go ahead with that shit. I ain't trying to take no Kevin Samuels' place. Oh, I talk, I ain't never gonna say nothing disparaging about nobody unless somebody jump out there and say something disparaging about me. Other than that, yes. Other than that, Makisha, I would never, and let's talk about the Kevin Samuels thing here on Relationship Thursday. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. Yeah, I was on. Somebody put up a clip of me on Comic View yesterday on somebody's Instagram. I saved it to my story, and then I put some chicken and rice up there that I had cooked yesterday. Oh, it was so good. I made some chicken and rice yesterday. It was so damn good. You hear me? All right, I'm gonna have to put some eggs and plantanos on the side. Anyway, I don't see you sent me nothing, Makisha. I do not see that you sent me nothing. Makisha, stop playing with me. You understand? Keisha talking about she sent me something. Anyway, Comic View, back in the day, somebody just put up a clip of me on Comic View. It's on my stories, on my Instagram stories. I'm gonna put it on my YouTube stories. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube page. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube page. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube page. Excuse me. Relationship Thursday is what we are on today. Kevin Samuels recently passed away, and he was a relationship expert, he was a relationship counselor, maybe, and he said he had some remarks about black women that I didn't agree with, that most black women didn't agree with. However, he also had remarks. Don't forget that Kevin Samuels also used to say shit to the guys about being deadbeats and being no good and being trifling, and a woman's not gonna want you, my nigga. You not a winner. You are not a provider, and those kinds of things. And while the media will say, yeah, Kenneth Harrell said, do you think that he had any valid points? He had plenty of valid points. I just think he had a very bad way of, he had a non-productive way of getting those points across. Those points would not make me really do some self-examination. Those points would just make me rebel more. You know, very harsh delivery for men and women. I remember him laying a guy out. This was a guy calling about, it was a guy in his mid-30s. There was a guy in his mid-30s who had called Kevin Samuels, and I remember Kevin sitting there telling the man, you know, man, you don't deserve no woman with you, and you overweight too, get the fuck out of here, fat boy, and you know, all of those kind of things. And so, you know, yeah, image consultant and YouTuber is what he was. But people would come to him for emotional shit. Yeah, he would tell guys, look, man, you're not going to win no woman like that. Now, that harsh talk, and I think that the thing that Kevin Samuels missed is that Janine, is it your birthday, Janine? My cousin Janine is in here. I think the thing was that, you know, he didn't deliver in the right manner for people to take it in. He delivered in a manner which was just made him a lightning rod. Okay, Janine, I got you. The way that Kevin Samuels delivered was a lightning rod for criticism more so than a bridge between us. You know what I mean? Nick, what it do? He didn't bridge the gap between men and women as we would hope that someone with that much influence would do. And so Monica Harrison said he wasn't relatable. Nah, he was. Now, on that point, he was relatable. He was relatable because the way that Kevin Samuels talked to women was the way that coaches and bosses and even our women talk to us. You know, when you a boy, nobody spares you. Nobody comes with the niceties for you when you are a boy. People talk to you harshly when you are a boy. Anybody played Little League when you was a kid, your Little League coach was talk to you the worst. My Little League coach used to cuss me out. You a fuck up over here on this field. What the fuck is wrong with you? And that kind of shit. And so I felt that Kevin Samuels talked to women the same way that people had talked to him. And that's not necessarily societally or politically correct. You feel what I mean? If you really looked at it, he talked to women the way that everybody talks to men. Shit, nigga, you ain't gonna get no pussy that way. You know what I'm saying? If we in the barbershop talking shit, nigga, you ain't never gonna get no pussy with your fat ass. You overweight, nigga, and you ain't got no job, ain't no bitches about to fuck you. And that's how people talk to us. And that's how women talk to us. You feel what I'm saying? Our mothers talk to us. If you don't get your trifling ass up out this bed, boom, 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 boom. But it's not kosher to talk to women in that manner. But Kevin was like, fuck, the only people who talk to women in that manner are old ladies. The only people who talk to women in the manner that Kevin Samuels talked to women is old ladies. Kevin Samuels talked to women the way that people talk to men, especially black men. You feel what I mean? If you really examine it, his delivery was the delivery that men hear all the time. And they say, well, you got to have a tough skin and so on and so forth. You got to have a thick skin. Well, you know, we got a thick skin by the time the third girl turn us down and tell us how fucked up we is. You feel what I mean? But women don't get talked to, get spoken to in that manner for most of their lives. It's just not in good taste. Beth, I just finished talking about you, Beth. I'm so sorry. I was supposed to call you back. I'm so trifling, Beth. I manifested trifling last night. And boom, the only person who, what did I say, Alan? The only person who talks to women in that manner are older women. The only women who talk to women in the manner the only people on the planet who talk to women in the manner that Kevin Samuels talked to women were older women, like Iyanla. You feel what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I mean? What up, Beth? I was supposed to call Beth last night, y'all. Or Wendy Williams. And when Wendy Williams would talk to women in that manner, they called her catty. When Wendy Williams would be, she messy. And so that's why, you know, I think in Kevin Samuels' instance, he went at women the way that is very unpopular. However, he wasn't lying about a lot of the shit he said. He did make some generalizations, but people make generalizations all the time. I know for one, me as a black male, I have grown up under every generalization, period. You know, there is a way to talk to women. It's just, we wasn't getting into okay or not. I wasn't saying if it was okay or not. All I was just stating the facts, Deidre. We not about to do that this morning. But since you asked, tickets on sale right now for Bangin' and Bowie. Tickets on sale right now for this Bangin' and Bowie. But Deidre, since you asked, does it make it okay that he talked in that manner to women? I don't know if it was okay or not, but it, like my man Nick said, it was his platform. The people were calling him. These women were actually calling him, knowing how he talked to women. These people actually got on the phone, called him, and asked and sought out his advice. And it wasn't, let me put it this way. So she said, how would you feel? I'm just saying, how would you feel if he spoke to your daughter that manner? As I said a second ago, it's very unpopular for people to talk to women. He talked to women. I think that he talked to women in a manner that women are not used to being spoken to. And the only people who speak to women in that manner are older women and maybe your mother. When your mother has to sit you down and look you in your eyes. Other than that, no one speaks to women in that manner. And when they do, women are like, no, the fuck you didn't. Right? Now, men from our parents, our mothers, get your trifling ass about that bed, to our little league coaches, to our bosses at work, to people in the street, to the women that we fall out with or whatever, talk to us. You know, we hear that we ain't shit from the day we come to the planet, because we got to get our shit together so that we can be something. So in answering your question, Deidre, I'm just saying, how would you feel if he spoke to your daughter in that manner? I wouldn't like it. And depending on how hard he was going, he might have to get his chin checked talking to my daughter in that manner. However, if my daughter called Kevin Samuels and asked him his advice, then that's hands off for me. You called the man and the man told you to your face that you was undesirable. Then I don't have nothing to do with that. You called this man and you know how he talk to people? Nah. Well, then that's on you. You understand what I'm saying? But if we out in the street and he just decided to start mouthing off at my child, now we have a problem. But that wasn't what he did. He had a whole platform that people had to call into and get his opinion. And he gave his opinion kind of like Medea. He gave his opinion like an older person who ain't got shit, who don't give a fuck about nothing else. And so, and that's when, and that's how he talked to him. And that's how he talked to him. Deidre, to your point, there's a way to check someone without belittling them. Yeah, but that wasn't his way. His way was, I'm going to tell you what's going on in my mouth without no cut. And his way was his right to do so, his platform, and people called in. It was the people calling in. Now, I wasn't a champion of Kevin Samuels. I often saw that, yeah, he went too far, but it's his platform. He can do what he want on his platform. And he was so popular. You feel what I mean? Yes, Deidre, his way was deplorable. Yes, it was, but it was still his way. And people called in day after 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 day. People continue to call this man and seek him out, even though he was deplorable. You can't listen. If you get bit by a dog that bites, if you know a dog bite people, and then you go in that yard and try to play with the dog and get bit, I ain't mad at the dog. I'm looking at you. Why was you in there? You see what I mean, Deidre? And like Monica says it only took her one time. She didn't need to hear any more from him. Most of us, or a good portion of us, we only need to hear it once. Cool, no problem. Go do you. I'm over here. That's not for me. However, it was some people who it was for, who kept showing up who kept calling Kevin. Called 2 and 3 times. Kevin, you remember me? I called 3 months ago. You called me fat. Well, I done lost 30 pounds. You feel what I mean? And if it wasn't for you, then it wasn't for you. That's why I do not have a lot of opinion or thing to say about Kevin Samuels. You know, a judgment call on Kevin Samuels, because it wasn't for me. I realized there wasn't something that I was going to give my energy, and I don't operate on that frequency. I operate on another frequency. Let that brother do him. Kudos. And people kept calling. When his name kept popping, I was like, people still calling. After he called you a fat motherfucker and told he said you ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. What'd he say? Women over 35 and unmarried called y'all leftovers, right? And then more people called after that. Kevin, you think I'm a leftover? Yes. Yes, I think you are a leftover. This is the same thing I said yesterday. You feel what I mean? It was his platform to do what he wanted to, and the responsibility for us. Now, let's talk about, since it's Relationship Thursday, let's talk about our relationship with Kevin Samuels is the real thing. I read a quote the other day. It's not the problem that's the problem. It's your reaction to the problem. That's the problem. You understand? It's not the problem. It's your reaction to it. So if you sitting, I don't know Kevin Samuels. He's sitting hundreds of miles away from my house doing what he do. If he is on my mind so much that I got to talk about him around my house, that's not Kevin's fault. That's my fault. That's something I got to take care of in here, Deidre. You see what I'm saying? I got to take care of something in here. Why is this motherfucker I don't even know affecting me in this manner so much so that I got to have a conversation with him at the barbershop? Nah. You feel what I mean? Now look at Makisha. Look at Makisha. Y'all see what Makisha say? Makisha, you wrong. Right, Deidre, the only people we have control of is ourselves. And to the extent that, that brother was doing what that brother does, and, I didn't get into his frequency, his vibe, his circle. That was for him to do. I tuned in from time to time. I would see the clips on would pop up on my YouTube page or pop up on my timeline, and I would hear him say some shit to a woman. I'd be like, God damn. But I'm at the same time I'm sitting there saying, well, she called him. Don't call him no more. Don't call him no more. You understand what I'm saying? Don't call that nigga no more. You understand? But people kept calling, Deidre. You hear me? They kept calling old Kevin Samuels. So rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. Look, somebody said, why y'all choosing violence this morning? Makisha and them love to choose violence. Now hold on though, Deidre. Mike Straker, what's good? People called, they wanted his advice. Now the man done died. You feel what I mean? I'm not gonna talk shit about him. I try my best not to talk shit about anybody. I fall short sometimes, but I try my best to not entertain that energy in my life. So while I did not agree with Kevin Samuels, and I could probably make up 8 trillion jokes about him, I'm not gonna do it. I'm really just not gonna do it. It's not my vibe. It's not my wave. It's not I'm going, bring into my life. I I'm going to namaste this whole situation. And everybody on this planet has some divine within them. And therefore, I'm going to choose to recognize that. Now, if your divine is clouded and shrouded by all of the things that you've put on while you've been here on the planet, meaning your ego and your bloated sense of self and your overabundant, unearned self-esteem, well, that's on you. I get it. I see it. Don't think I don't see it. I see that you have this, all of these layers put on top of you that hide your divine soul and your divine spirit. And it's hard for you to get to it. I'm going to let you be. But I recognize it and I keep moving. You see what I mean? Now, G.I. Jane Jennifer Godfrey say, most men love Thanksgiving leftovers. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. When all the flavors have come together, it makes for something else. So, so that's how you go. That's how that is right there. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. I know his family is hurting. I can't imagine what that poor girl is going through, because now her name is getting dragged everywhere. She was just trying to have a little private moment in her life, and now she's all over the news and everything. I don't even know the sister's name. I'm not gonna bring it up, but you feel what I'm saying? Hey, Pat, how you doing this morning? We talking about Kevin Samuels. Rest in peace. I can't imagine what the girl is going through. You feel what I mean? Like, I can't imagine what that girl is going through. She was trying to do some, had a very secret and intimate part of her life has been exposed to the whole world. So you can imagine what would happen if your life, if a very personal part of your life got exposed. For everybody on here, what if all of a sudden, you have a medical emergency in the middle of masturbating? For everybody on here, you in the middle of masturbating, you have a medical emergency, and then somebody puts that shit out there in the universe. How would you feel? You did not know that you were about to be bloated. Exactly. And so she getting drugged on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter. She's showing up on everybody's timeline. I haven't talked about the young lady. I'm not going to, because it was a secret part of her life. And I know how I would feel if, somebody caught me and my wife fucking, my wife get caught on a tape. We in the middle of fucking, that's not something that she wanted the world to know. So y'all think about it. Think about if it was your own. Put yourself here on Relationship Thursday. Let's talk about compromise. And compromise comes with putting your feet in the other person's shoes. So imagine if you had to put your feet in that girl's shoes. I don't think you would have the same energy of throwing stones and shit of that nature. You understand what I'm saying? Put your feet in them shoes. Now everybody got jokes about it. They talking about how he died on top of me. Like on Color Purple. You see what I'm saying? Nobody here's the thing about it. As adults, I'm sitting here reading y'all's comments. The saying is, be the change that you want to see in the world. But as adults, we really slow to change. We love picking up a stone and throwing it. It feels good to place our judgment on somebody else. It feels real good. But exercising caution before you throw that stone, before you hurl that judgment, is a sign of maturity. Can you stop yourself from actually judging somebody else? Because you don't feel like being judged for your shit. I don't want nobody judging me. I keep my private. I don't want y'all to know my private shit. Think about it. Kenneth Farrell say, shit, damn right, let me be petty. This is everybody's prerogative to be what they want to be. But keep that same energy. All I'm gonna say is make sure you keep the same energy when the tables get turned. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Keep that same energy. Excuse me 1 second. Yeah. Anyway. See, let's look at what happened with Beth. In 2016, I had someone cut out my face of my profile picture, and other people also then put our faces in a pornography photo and posted it in a Facebook group. That's how I found out. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? You don't want that kind of shit in your life. You don't want that kind of shit in your life. And how did you navigate that, Beth? Beth is still here having she glows. She has a great spirit. She comes with the namaste and the dogs and all that other stuff. Her daughter could have seen that and the whole nine. She didn't go and get bitter. She's not sitting here, getting up every day talking about this person who did that to her. She dealt with it. She moved on and she keeps it moving. You see what I'm saying? Now, some of us would make that. There are people who would make that episode of their life the whole of them. They would talk about it each and every day. You know what I mean? You see what I mean? So, Beth, I'm so sorry that happened to you, Beth. I'm glad that you were strong enough to move through that and push on through and come. The beautiful part about it is that you're such a strong person that we ain't noticed about you till today. You see what I mean? We didn't know nothing about you till today, Beth, which means you took it, dealt with it, and then moved on. You see what I mean? Let's hope that this young lady who Kevin Samuels died in the company of, she can do the same for her life. Let's hope that I'm wishing that for her. You feel what I'm saying? That she can have this time where everybody's gonna be talking about her, blah, 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 blah. She can just compartmentalize that, leave it over there, and keep moving with her life. You see what I mean? Yeah, everybody love you, Beth. And everybody would have known that shit was Photoshop, Beth. We know, they know that wasn't you. And look at Kenneth Farrell. What site was it on, Beth? With your nasty ass. Go ahead with that. Kenneth say, what site was it on, Beth? Go ahead with that shit, Kenneth. I love that picture though. He got Skeletor, Master Shredder. He got Skeletor, Shredder, and not Master Shredder, Shredder and Cobra Commander in his junk. Anyway, everybody, Relationship Thursday. Let's talk about how we relate to each other. It ain't always gotta be about romantic relationships. We can talk about the relationship we have with each other and how we choose kindness second or third. We choose judgment first. We choose judgment first. We do not choose humility first. humility is not, one of our strong suits. Have y'all noticed that? Judgment is our strong suit. We love to judge other people. Very seldom judging ourselves. But we ain't gonna talk about that part. Look how the comments slow down when I start saying shit like that. When I start saying shit about accountability and self and looking back at yourself, the motherfucking comments slow the fuck down. Don't nobody like to talk about that shit. Don't nobody want to talk about empathy. Nobody. No people. Let's be real. We choose to get caught up in the the knee-jerk reaction, the judgment way quicker than the hold on, let's really examine this. And it's so bad that some of us have grown up in with such a toxic understanding, traumatized, toxic, being pointed at so much that we will never even see how toxic we actually are. You see what I'm getting at, Monica? You see what I'm getting at? That it is so bad that there are people who are 40, 50, 60 years old who judge all day, who wake up in the morning judging everything and everyone just by, so quickly that they don't realize that they the person nobody want to be around. They don't realize that they the person that everybody says, oh, here they come with this shit. When I see people now from college, hey, Joe, I got to ask them, was I ever an asshole to you? Because back then, before I was more mature, I would joan on people all day, every day. And now I see people, I was like, well, was I an asshole to you? Because I was an asshole. I just would start joning off the break. And then I matured. And then I was like, oh, that's not good. That's not a good frequency to be on. You got to elevate. You got to go higher, Joe. If you don't want because I don't want people doing that to me. So I try my best not to do it to people, even though I'm very, very good at it. Even though I'm very, very good at it. Exactly. That negative energy, I had to get it out of my life. And that was me projecting my negativity onto somebody else. It may have been a defense mechanism, Monica. Part of it was a defense mechanism. Part of it was how I was, my neighborhood that I grew up in. And I thought that's how you had to be. I thought that I was making my point. I thought that I asked my dad one day, I told y'all the last week about my father and my mother, and I asked him, why did he do the things he did in his marriage? He said, I was just doing what I thought niggas was supposed to do. Back then, when I would have all of that negative energy, I was doing what I thought niggas was supposed to do. I thought I was supposed to joan people out on sight. Look at this nigga coming over here. Look at this nigga right here. And I would say it nice and loud, too, to get a laugh from everybody else. And with some people, it was cool. Some people was like, go ahead with that shit, Joe. Other people, I'm sure I may have been a source of negative energy. Now, hopefully some of those people use that negative energy to propel themselves. Some of them, however, I may have caused some demise of people, and I hope I never did. You feel what I mean? I was a hurt person hurting people. And even though my hurt wasn't big and huge and some traumatic shit for me to talk about, I was still a hurt person hurting people. So I try my best in this life to not do that. Try to entertain some other energy. So I see people from college, and I be like, was I a asshole? And there's been some people like, yes, I remember this one time when you just kept being loud and wrong and funky and fucked up, and I wanted to whip your ass, Joe Claire. The shit was funny, but I wanted to fuck you up. I was like, oh, okay, well, my apologies. Can I buy you a drink? I'm so sorry. I moved on from that person. I matured. I changed. I had some growth in my life, and I continue to grow forever and ever and ever. And that's what we all should do. Somebody said, so humor is negative. Humor can be quite negative, man. Kenneth on some no bullshit. Yes, it can be it can be quite negative. If it's at the expense of someone else, it can be quite negative. And you as the person who is perpetuating this, who is perpetrating this, who is the perpetrator, excuse me, you know, you may have no idea of how negative you being to somebody else. You feel what I mean? You may not have the idea, you may have no idea that you may have humiliated somebody. Some slight shit that you said out your mouth may have been the straw that broke the camel's back for someone and sent them into a tailspin. You hear stories all the time when you watch Oprah or you watch Tamara or you watch Ilyana, and you be like, what did it for you? Well, I was going through all these things, and then one day this man that I did not know said blah, 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 and it sent me into a tailspin. Mental health is real, Kenneth. Mental health is real, and everybody's not as strong as everybody else. Do you have to walk around the world with, using kid gloves? No, you do not. It's your right to do whatever and say whatever you want to. I'm personally saying I try my best to choose not to spiral downward, but to spiral upward. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think y'all see what the fuck I just did right there. You know what I'm saying? I don't think y'all see what I just did right there. I try my best not to spiral that way. Spiral this way. Go up. You understand what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Make my wave go like this instead of like that. I don't think y'all understand what the fuck is going on, man. They about to give me a motherfucking TV show. I'm about to give me a TV show because, boy, spiral up, bitch. Spiral up, bitch. Don't spiral down, bitch. Get it on up. Go upward. Upward mobility. Yes, I'm talking strong. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, TPain. Y'all heard about TPain and why he stopped making music. As popular as he was, Usher told him, wasn't it Usher told TPain that he killed R&B? Now, Usher wasn't saying it in a bad way. You feel what I'm saying? Usher wasn't saying it to him in a bad way. Usher was like, how does it feel to kill R&B, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? You killed it with this. We can't, don't nobody want to hear no R&B records no more. That slow shit no more. That shit you make. And TPain was like, oh shit. I killed R&B. So much so that TPain stopped making music. Usher had no idea that what he said to him put TPain into a downward spiral. You feel what I mean? You did not know. Usher had no idea that he sent TPain into a downward spiral, so much so that TPain was like, I don't want to make music anymore. He stopped creating for a good while because Usher told him he killed R&B in a good way. So you feel what I mean? Now Usher did have a responsibility at that time to realize he didn't have a responsibility. If Usher had known how TPain felt about R&B, Usher probably would have chosen different words. But Usher didn't know. Now, JayZ was talking something else. Now, JayZ, come on, Mike. JayZ said that the rappers was trying to be TPain. JayZ didn't say that TPain killed R&B. JayZ said that the rappers was trying to be TPain, and why don't we get back to just rapping, right? You understand what I mean? TPain, Usher told TPain, you killed R&B, and TPain said, I can't do it no more then. You see what I mean? But now everybody use auto-tune on their records. Everybody, you don't know a mother. Everybody use auto-tune on their records. Except for JayZ. Everybody use auto-tune. Kenneth say, was Will wrong for reacting to what Chris said? You tell me, Kenneth. I know what I think, but what I think doesn't necessarily make it right or wrong. It's what you think. Do you think he was wrong? Or do you think he was right? You feel what I mean? Each person's got to weigh that for themselves and then go have a talk with their kids about what happened. You got to go to your kid and explain to your kid what your position on Will Smith and Chris Rock is. You see what I mean? Because that's the person who's looking to you for understanding and guidance and everything else. What I say on here, you don't give a fuck what I say about Will Smith. It's just a talking point. You still gonna believe what you believe. You feel what I'm saying? You feel like, boy, I'm telling y'all, I'm a bad motherfucker, man. Bad motherfucker, man. They gotta give me a TV show, man. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying, man? They gotta give me a TV show, man. Cause I'm over here dropping gems in a bad motherfucking way. It's 9:55. We gotta get up out of here. Look, tickets are on sale for the 28th. You go to buoycenter.org. Go to buoycenter.org. You see what I'm saying? Right there where it say buoycenter.org, right here in the middle, for tickets for the Bangin' and Bowie comedy show. It's going down on the 28th. Feel what I'm saying? Deidre got her tickets. Deidre, did you come to the last show? Yeah, Alan Williams said you better learn how to fight. That's real. Danny Blanco ain't even come on today. Where is Danny Blanco? What y'all do to Danny? Anyway, everybody, 9:55. Y'all know what I'm going to leave y'all with today. I'm going to leave y'all the same way I left y'all yesterday. Please like and subscribe to the YouTube Joe Claire page. Deidre, did you and the husband come and say hello, Deidre? Make sure y'all say what's up at the next show. You feel what I mean? Yes, indeed. Look at your boy. That boy look good right there in that bow tie. Oh, damn, I done made it come on. Y'all have a great day. Thank you, Ben Franklin. I appreciate you. Let's get this on. I'm gone. I'm gone, everybody.
Don't judge me.
Don't judge me.
I said he don't like me, she don't like me, everybody.
Hold on. Do y'all see what that says at the beginning of that song? The beginning of the song says, don't judge me. Don't judge, everybody. Don't judge. Don't judge me. Man, let me run this, man. That's what the point of today was. Come on, man. Let's mature. Janine, that's me. Janine, you never seen this video?
Don't judge me.
I said he don't like me, she don't like me, everybody seems to want me. Gone, 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 but fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. I said he don't like me and she don't like me, everybody seems to want me. Gone, 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 but fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. Caught up in the characters of America's fucked up narrative. They say the straight black man in the black community is a terrorist. Straight black man can't never win. Straight black man is gon' need a therapist. Cause the straight black man is the worst that it's ever been. Blaming me for shit I ain't never did. Man, can't a nigga ever live? Can't a nigga ever live? I been out here killing it, still trying to sell me that I'm ignorant. Demon can't tell I'm different and diligent. Demon can't tell where a nigga been born suspect, but a nigga been innocent. Man up on him and they mark you as militant, mark you as mad and belligerent. Man, fuck they images, fuck they images. He don't like me, she don't like me.
Don't judge me.
Seems to want me gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. Who you calling a bitch though? What is you calling her a bitch for? Watch that bitch glow, watch that bitch blow. See, that's the part there that you didn't know. Getting mo. Why you hating on a black girl magic? Her black girl drive, all her black girl savage. So divine that she had to hashtag it. Her life matters and she had to have at it. She been out here killing it, hitting figure, but you acting like she ignorant. Paying her less, still magnificent. Watch her shatter that glass into little bits. Master degrees while you mastering mad. Master a master, holding us back. Master of madness and average. Basic and tragic, trash in her passion. Hold it. He don't like me, she don't like me. Woo. Everybody seems to want me gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. You done blackball me, redline me, whitewash me, still can't define me. Try to dig me down and then still deny me. Try to fuck me, sneak up behind me, but boom, I ain't brought up blindly, so boom, you ain't gotta remind me, cause bitch, my mind be like a flower in bloom. Scour the room, that's the life assignment, and who, what's and never should try me, then boom, big boom from what's behind me. Full pack of black excellent facts, black excellent acts, black excellent stats. Won't succumb to your bum ass hacks, and when your bum ass come ass, I done no jack. And when your young ass come ass, I run that back, cause all my scholars ass scars all up on they back. Now let's go. He don't like me,
Woo.
she don't like me.
Woo.
Everybody
Woo.
seems to want me
Woo.
gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong.
Sing this shit right
He
here.
don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. I said he don't like me, she don't
Thank
like
you,
me.
Brett.
Everybody seems
I got
to
you,
want
Brett.
me gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. I said he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, man, all y'all wrong.
Woo! I will see y'all tomorrow morning, man. Much love. Banging and Bowie tickets on sale right now. Brett, I owe you a phone call, my brother. Let's talk. Y'all gonna have a great day. Love y'all, man. Beth, I owe you a phone call too. Makisha, I gotta rewind. Y'all see I'm gonna be busy all day. Y'all have a good one, man. Much love. And stop judging everybody. Shit. That's why the world fucked up now.